Hey guys, welcome back to the Cheeky Bastards podcast, a podcast that's all about cricket and the banter that comes with it. So today we have the one episode basically that we wanted to do, the whole facade about this all 65 episodes, podcast, audio, cricket analysts, this and that is we just wanted to do an episode on IPL. So here we are with that episode. This is what it is all about, right? So we have the Garib, uh, गरीबों का हर्षा भोगले and an actual Amir person.
Oh,
The nickname let, since I'm giving nickname, I'll put Gujju. Right, Akshay Sangvi with us. Thanks, Akshay, for joining us. We are, if you can't see this one because we are doing the first video one, uh, it's very obvious what we are going to do here. We are going to discuss Australia versus Pakistan and
of
how it played.
course.
No, 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 not that's not happening. This is the first match of the IPL that's starting tomorrow. We have CSK versus KKR, right? Five-time champions versus two-time champions, entirely new teams altogether, new captains all around, right? So it's going to be some discussion, right? I'm going to open the floor first of all to just because I'm biased a little bit, right? He has worked with me for so long, so I'm supposed to give him the first say. Akshay, please go ahead and let us know. Are you excited about the match? What are you looking forward to?
Yes, obviously excited, right? New team, new captain, but the core is the same, right? So
Yeah.
essentially, yeah,
Yep.
core is the
Yep.
same. So, but yeah, very excited because again, the new captain, right? No one, we wanted Shreyas Iyer or
Oh,
probably
did
what?
you?
Yes,
Oh,
Warner.
did you
The
guys wanted? No, no,
second option
no,
was
no. Did you
Warner.
guys wanted?
Second
Did you
option,
guys
Monday.
wanted? Yeah. Did you guys want? Like, did you want Shesa? Yeah, I couldn't tell because the pedal never stopped. No, so I thought maybe you're of double mind. I don't know, right?
You know,
The only other thing could have been done is just like this, like just stayed there, like, huh?
no.
We
We are
wanted.
we are not Akash Ambani, so we are not like this.
Okay, all
So
right.
we have
Yeah, no
money,
money
but
jokes. No money jokes. Mm. Yeah, no money jokes. Sorry,
now I
sorry.
was
I
going
don't. I
to
don't want. I don't want.
I was
Yep.
going to
Yep.
go Aryan Khan jokes, but no, I won't now. So
No.
माल
No.
बढ़िया
No.
होना
No.
चाहिए
No.
गुरु.
See. No, dude. See, in the first 2-3 minutes of the podcast, we have offended. Like we have gone after Ambani and Shah Rukh Khan and NCB basically. So this podcast is getting cancelled all the way around, right? This is our first video episode and our last video episode that we are ever gonna do. Anyways, right? So yeah, I'm also excited for the new team, and as Akshay said, the core is retained, right? The core of the players. People didn't expect that, but it happened. They went back for the same players that they wanted. The core is the same, but they have a very good Indian group coming together as well. I'll go to Harsha next. So to get a hint of CSK, right? CSK without MS Dhoni
no,
as the captain.
young captain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
another
we have
young
to.
You
captain,
remember a
right? So
comment last time I had, right? Young
yeah,
as
yeah,
Rashid
yeah,
Khan.
yeah,
So
yeah. As Rang. So yeah, the
So,
transition from one of the youngest player to the other one.
coming to the team, CSK has always believed that the players that they already have are very capable to win any IPL trophy
Yep.
anytime. Like even if
Yep.
they are, if you ask me 10 years later, CSK would believe probably the same 11 couldn't bring them the trophy. Not surprised with that.
I'm
So
Dhoni will
imagining.
be
I'm.
Dhoni will be
I'm.
there.
No, no. I'm imagining Dhoni standing there with the back ache. Ki, "हाँ, ला भाई ball idhar," and sorry, and and Bravo with all the hair gone, the band and like DJ
यॉर्कर में मारेगा.
Bravo. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that can happen. That
Yeah.
can happen.
So even if actually, to be very honest, if I have to compare the teams, CSK on paper look weak in comparison to KKR. But then again, there's experience, the amount of experience that CSK has, especially with the IPL, it's unmatched, and I don't see any reason why CSK cannot win this again.
Yep. Actually, see, I don't want to start this one with being diplomatic, but both of the teams can win this one. Like this is a strong,
Yeah. Any
basically.
team can
What do you?
win IPL except Punjab
No,
and Rajasthan, I would say.
no. Yeah.
Except Punjab.
Now it's better. Now correct,
Yeah.
correct, correct. better.
When
So no,
Rao
these two
Rajasthan, you
are
were
strong.
saying, right? So they fired their admin yesterday.
Oh man, that has been another
Yeah,
stupid episode.
yeah. So for people who don't know, right? For people who don't have the context, apparently the admin of RR, who has worked more than Sanju Samson, has the entire season, right? Got fired because he made a joke about on Sanju Samson's behalf, basically, and that's a filter. That's a
Exactly.
Snapchat filter that
Which
somebody
Sumit
took
doesn't
off,
know to
like, or
use.
yeah, apparently, like, if it's not apparent enough, I don't know how to use or any of that. But they made some photo, like, it's a Snapchat filter, man, come on. but
It's fun. It's fun.
but
I don't know.
yeah, Sanju Samson replied with the tweet saying, official Twitter account. He replied to RR's account saying, it's all fun and all, but we need to be professional here. Like, and he went so professional that he got fired. So corporate 101, right there. All right. So okay. Now my editing skills will come in picture. I have to edit this part out. Anyway, all right. So yeah, no. So that happened. RR has their admin out there looking for a new admin. So hey, if you don't want to make any jokes, can't make jokes on social media, are not hilarious at all, you know where to go, right? All right.
So good.
No, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, it is.
So all right, we'll come back and discuss the team, right? So I'll do KKR first. So we have our Harsha Bhogle doing all of the stuff, So
Yeah.
obviously, because we are the Garib version, we are doing it on Excel, right? we'll, we'll take a look. Let's take a look and see what is the team. And Akshay, let us know if you
Mhm.
agree with the possible 11, or is there any change. So let's go with
This
the
for
possible
tomorrow,
11
right?
first.
This for tomorrow.
No, it
Yeah.
is actually
Yeah.
overall, but for tomorrow we can make whatever changes that are required. For example, Finch is not available and Cummins is not
Finch,
available.
Cummins, yeah.
Anyone else?
Finch, Cummins, yeah. That's it. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't care if Ramesh is not present.
He is there. His name is Ramesh Narayan, so he's there.
Well done. Okay, wow.
He
Sorry,
has
who?
Narayan in
What?
his name. Ramesh has
Oh,
Narayan
okay.
in his name, so
Yeah. I know about Abhijit Tomar. He is a guy who exists. But I
Okay.
don't know about Aman someone and Ramesh someone.
is Aman Khan something? Its name is, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Youngster.
Okay,
Aman
secular.
Khan.
Yes,
What?
yes.
Secularism.
Yeah, wait, like, yeah. Is it
Anti-BJP.
like how very Shah Rukh Khan of KKR to get Ramesh? Okay. Anyways,
He
yeah.
has
So
he has
possible 11,
movies.
right?
Shah Rukh has movies lined up, so he has to. matlab,
Fair enough. Fair
Do
enough.
something.
Target audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Akshay, what's your opinion on the 11 and what are the changes that you expect in an ideal 11 and obviously for tomorrow's match as
For
well? Both things. You like.
tomorrow, I'd say as Chamika would play for sure. He has to play in place of Cummins because Saudi is also not there.
Okay,
Karuna
Chamika.
Natre. Yes, Karuna Natre, basically.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
has to play because either they play him or add another two basically Indian seamers
Yeah.
with Mavi and Umesh together.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. They'll go for one.
Yeah.
Even if the foreigner is somebody who we have defeated like some years ago, thousands of years ago, we'll still
Sure.
go ahead and go
Yeah.
with the Sri Lankan. Yeah.
And coming opening, it would be again Venki and Rahane for sure. Opening.
Rahane
Okay, tell me
for-
this. Okay, tell me this.
For tomorrow
How
match.
is it?
Just for tomorrow's match.
I'm fine with that. But how is it that Rahane always finds a place? That's my problem. I'm not saying I don't have anything against anything, right? It's not like that. I'm just saying somehow, when God is playing dice, suddenly Rahane gets a match. It's ridiculous. But yeah, fair enough. I would also play him only because I would go for my other foreign players, right? Because who
Correct.
else could you open with? Billings open?
Yes, I was
No,
actually
Billings will come. He'll play number 4, 5 or 6.
in
5 or
place of
6 will be.
Jackson.
Yeah. Jackson will not play. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. So I'm going to make that change for now, right? That
Yep.
I'm putting
Just for
Billings there.
just for the first match, I think that
Yeah,
should be the case.
I think this would be the lineup. But
So how many foreign players do we have? Billings, Russell, Narayan. Okay, we have 4. We have Mavi, Varun, Umesh as the ballers. We have
Umesh Yadav is there. Wow.
yeah,
Great. Looks
Umesh
good
has
for
to
us,
play.
good for us.
Yeah.
Umesh has to play. No, you good for us, but we'll see, right? He's a
Oh,
good
yeah,
bowler.
nice. Yes, yes, yes.
See,
This was nice.
the banter has started. This is what I'm all excited for. You kill each other. No.
Yeah. No, if I'm looking at the balance
No, but
versus
Sumedh, I think you are saying now when Finch is there, you'll also have some soft corner for KKR, I'm
Army
sure.
KKR, bro.
oh,
Finch
oh,
is playing Army KKR
the fuck?
for that match, for those
Yeah,
overs, for
yeah,
those overs,
exactly.
those overs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that they have a very good opening obviously with Venki and not very good for the Morris match. Rahane, I'm not going to count very good.
Mhm.
But in power play, I think he can do decently well enough.
Yeah.
And you
Well,
have good hitters, and
that's what
when you have Russell, you obviously have good hitters. You don't
that's
need
what
to
I'm saying.
discuss.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. If your number 6 is Russell, right, that means you
Yeah.
have a decent hitting power at the end and Ryan, right? So if your top 7 looks like contains Venki, Shreyas Iyer, Sam Billins, Nidish Rana, Russell, and Narayan, I can't say that that's non-hitting, as they say in T20, like Babar kind of batting. No, it's not that. It's
Yeah.
it's a very
One
it's a very
one more
it's
thing which
yeah,
I'm
it's a very
thinking they
non-Babar batting.
sorry,
Mhm.
one more thing which I'm saying instead of Karunanatre, Nabi can also play because Mavi, Umesh, they are again both uh, pacers, right?
Pacers. So yeah, but I think in Mumbai, if the match is in Mumbai, right? Just
Yeah, that's what I was going
Yes,
to
it's
say.
in Mumbai.
yeah,
Which
one
which
credit.
which which did Wankhede, right?
Yeah,
So,
right. So
Mhm.
I think it would be fair. I mean, of course, you have Russell as another pace bowling option as well, but
correct.
you cannot go with only three pace bowling option in one craze. So I think it would be better to have spin
Karunanatre,
bowling option of Narayan and Varun on
Varun.
enough on any pitch, right?
And Venki
So
is also there. So
yeah,
Yeah,
Venki,
for a few overs. No, so
Rana,
see.
Rana can also spin
yeah.
if
Oh,
required.
I
So
Yeah,
they have
forgot.
a
I
lot of
forgot.
balance. They have a lot.
yeah.
Actually, just three guys. These three are the only people who don't bowl. Actually, Ayer bowls in Vijay Hazare and domestic
Correct.
Indian
He,
tournament.
he he was bowling yesterday in practice sessions. So
Domestic Indian tournament. You're
yeah,
calling
Yes.
Sri Lanka domestic Indian tournament. He bowls against Sri Lanka.
Fuck.
You, you, you top three
Uh,
fuck. Huh? You don't care about teams down 3, huh?
oh man.
This is Indian cricket team privilege speaking. Anyways,
Yep.
no, I'm just making fun. But yeah, if you have 8 bowling options, I think it's sufficient, man. Guys, you have enough. Move on, move on. So
Right.
but overall, right? And this is a question to Akshay.
Mhm.
Overall, this is it, right? As soon as Cummins is available in 2 or 3 days, Cummins would replace Karuratne,
Yes,
and you'll
yes,
have batting till 8 then. Right.
yes.
Don't forget the
Cummins,
50 last
e-
year. And
exactly. And
Best
against
batsman
it
last
was
season.
against Chennai also. So
oh, okay, yeah, yep. Okay. All right. And then the other change would be the opener, right? Rahane,
yeah,
like Finch would come in against Rahane if Rahane doesn't play well. But
correct.
why I'm saying that, I'll be very honest, because I've seen this happen in a lot of IPL matches where somebody goes out and you have a replacement in, like Mitchell Marsh's replacement was Holder, who played better than him that
Correct.
season. So then you stick with that. Maybe if Rahane he can take this as the opportunity of his lifetime.
No, but
Get
if
another
Rahane
contract.
goes, then I think Finch can directly cannot come in because we probably
He
have
will
to
have to
either
make
remove
another.
Yeah,
Billings, Russell, or Narayan.
yeah,
So
yeah,
the
yeah.
composition again changes. So
Yep,
From
yep.
what I was hearing, from what I've heard, that Jackson is in a very he has a good chance of being a permanent member of this IPL for
yeah,
KKR.
he's in
So
good form for past 2 years.
yeah, so what we might say is that one of Billings or Finch, because come on, let's be honest, Finch doesn't have good numbers as such in
In
IPL,
IPL.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fair.
So maybe if he has one or two bad matches, he might be dropped for Sam Billings, and in that case, we might get to see Jackson coming
Mhm.
in
How
at
much
number
did they
four,
pay
number.
for Jackson?
How much?
0.6.
60
No,
lakhs.
not sure. Not sure. Might be, but not sure. I'll tell you why. Because this comes into picture. The
Yeah.
player you
Delhi paid
don't
6
have a.
crore for Warner. Doesn't mean that Warner is not good enough.
Okay, fair, fair. You had to play that card, no? Okay.
Yep.
And then why are you guys forgetting Rinku Singh? He has been with KKR from 2016. Come
Yes,
Yeah,
on.
but he's not been playing
he
no with KK.
no,
He's
no,
been
he's a
with
quick.
KKR, but he's
Actually,
not
Akshay, I believe
playing.
he's very quick runner, so he would be good to
Yes.
carry the rings.
No,
That's
he
what I
might
feel.
no no he might be a
Oh.
substitute to field for some players
Yep.
for
Yeah,
sure.
that's
He's good with fielding. So yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, true
All
about
right.
part that he was in good form in Ranji, I believe. He scored
Ranji.
a good century, is what I remember.
And Indrajit Baba has been in good form. It throughout the world in I would say in county cricket, Ranji he's been the top scorer.
Yep, he is. Yeah, and
County and Shield, Ranji everywhere combined.
yeah, and I feel KKR have a lot of good backups. Like if you think of that, these three people, like Ankur Roy has been with Mumbai for a long time,
Mumbai.
and he has been closely related. It's not like he's some Arjun Tendulkar kind of player. He has been there in the mix, barely missing out on opportunity to play. So he's a good option. Nabi and Saudi, I don't think we need to discuss how well they
Yeah.
are.
Correct,
They're very
correct.
experienced. So they have good options.
One
And good
question:
backup.
is Saudi not available for the first match?
No, he just
Who cares?
he got
Uh,
married side, so he just came into it yesterday. So
But
Sorry, he came in what? Okay, so okay.
he
My
was
bad. My
got
bad. My
married. He came to
you.
the team
Yeah.
yesterday.
Okay.
yeah,
So
All right. All right. Hey, honest mistake, my friend. Anyways, let's move on. Let's before I and apparently Saudi goes further. Let's move on to CSK and see what they're cooking. You know.
yep.
All right. It sounds very strange to say Adi, but Captain Jadeja, Captain
Yes,
Sir
but
Jadeja, Sir Captain Jadeja.
Rockstar Jadeja,
Sorry, what?
Rockstar Jadeja. That was the
This is
title given by Shane Warne to
oh,
Jadeja
okay.
in IPL 2008, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. If Warney said it, it's fine. Moving on. Probable
Yeah.
11, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
first of all,
So
I'll
this is for
remove
the
Moeen
first
Ali.
match.
Yep. So
Yep.
I'll have to remove Moeen.
That
And
seems
who do you
that
see
seems
as one?
Islamophobic a little, but it's fine. Right. Uh,
I don't mind. Fuck off.
the first player you removed is a no. Okay. Nothing. All right. So who comes in?
Oh,
Okay,
I think
it's CSK. Nobody comes in. People just slide. Right.
A-
that's what she said. But okay.
age criteria. So yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
I think
So Praveen Tambe is coming in then.
No, Praveen Tambe is with KKR. He's a
Oh, CSK is
some
pissed.
he's
CSK management is
helping
pissed.
teams
in what?
only.
Being old.
No, just part of the supporting team. I think
Support stuff. Okay.
coach and all. Yeah.
So what CSK has done is that they have gone for a not exactly like to like, but a similar replacement with Conway. In place of Faf du Plessis. So he's a left-hander batsman, so which gives you a balanced sort of thing with Gaikwad. And Conway has done actually well enough in all the T20 matches that he's played. So I expect him to perform really well. Then you have
I think he's
Uthappa
going
and
to be a mainstay. Like
yes,
it's not obviously it's not like for Faf. It'll never be. But Conway is not. Like Conway is not a no-name player. It's a decent enough name to get traction. If people don't follow a lot, they won't know. But Conway is a very decent player. I'm very sure he'll stick for the entire season.
that's how CSK does things, right? They don't exactly
Yeah,
go for the biggest name
yeah.
as such. They
Hmm.
focus on their team. So it's a good part.
And then they're not able to buy them back. So next player
See,
is
see, I one thing I have. Whoever they have, the middle order is not good.
The middle order
I'd
is
say
not good. I would disagree on
yes.
that, but let's come on to that.
okay.
Okay.
Let's discuss.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sure.
So what I see in Uthappa and Raidu from what they have done in last season is that they both have been very flexible with their roles. That I remember Uthappa coming in at number 3 and 4. Similarly, Raidu has played at opening and at number 5 as well. So, and we also know they're good players of spin.
Hmm.
So in the middle order, I feel having Uthappa and Raidu gives you the option to control the pace of the innings that you want. Because I remember last time, earlier we used to have this problem that Watson and Faf would give you slow start, but then the middle order would compensate for it. I think these two,
One
if
season. It happened one season, and you're plugging it, but it's okay. It's
Exactly.
fine.
And are Uthappa and Raidu playing Ranji or any domestic tournaments or just IPL?
they were not playing anything before last season as well.
Okay. Okay. Just a
Yeah, I
question.
mean, yeah. No,
Yeah.
this has actually been a problem. They don't have like
Genuine question. You don't have to
Yeah.
get
See, Cheeky
offended.
Bastards is the most
all
genuine, authentic cricket analyst, team out there. We can't question the authenticity here. Okay, come on, guys. It's not fun. It's not jokes.
Yeah.
so so
Oh,
that's why
Dubey.
Shivam Dubey.
Okay.
I know he doesn't sound like a
No,
best
no, no,
player to have
no,
at
no,
number
no.
5, but a hard hitting batsman at number 5 when
He
you have
used to play with Rajasthan that position only, fifth or
Yep.
sixth
yes,
Rajasthan.
And he's
and
good. He's good. He's
so
good.
not a bad option. And then you have obviously Jadeja,
Yep.
right? So no doubt about it. I would put MSD at number 11 maybe, and we can have Rajvardhan at maybe 7.
Oh
Like,
No,
can
man.
I do that? I'm allowed to do
Nah,
that.
nah, 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 nah.
So yes, this is what I expect, right?
So see,
One more change.
that's where I'll, yes, yes,
Mill,
go ahead.
Mill, right?
Mhm.
Mill.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I would keep Milne in place of Bravo actually.
No.
Okay,
Okay.
how?
Mhm.
Because see,
Then
you have to understand the
bowling won't be strong.
Bowling is not
Experience.
strong. See, when you
It's
said
not
right
strong.
that middle order is not good, I would also disagree. Right, there are three teams. I think only 3 to 4 teams here at this time who have actual middle order. Right, so these are one of them. Right, for sure, But bowling, all in all, right, even with all players available, is not the CSK bowling that we know, right? Because what does Dhoni do?
they're missing
Dhoni
that
takes
Shardul
bowlers like
Thakur.
even when he took
You are missing Shardul
exactly
Thakur. Correct.
they're
Correct.
missing Shardul Thakur, they're missing Hazelwood, they're missing those players who could bowl where and as Dhoni used to tell and used to get wickets. Now, I don't know how accurate Tushar and I don't know if
Mahesh,
Mahesh, yeah, whatever
Mahesh,
Raj,
that
but
guy is,
okay.
how
Rajvardhan.
Rajvardhan, it's no names, but hey, Deepak Chahar and Shardul Thakur were no names when they bought him, right?
Hmm.
So it's not entirely like that. Even Gaikwad was, but
So
this looks a
because I
little
have
too good to be true. Yeah.
yeah, because I have CSK background in my video, so I'll say
Hmm.
it, that what is happening. I'm sure I'm
I,
entitled to
I
have
was
more
saying I
opinions
was
about
saying
that.
you would say I have CSK background in my DNA. So
Yeah.
Oh, but no, no. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that without Chahar, CSK don't have a proper frontline pacer. When you think of Bravo, he's a good option to be
Yeah.
at death. But then you cannot expect him to bowl 4 good overs at any point of time. Of
hmm.
course, even Deepak Chahar can is not very experienced with that role. But the only guy who can do that is Jordan to some extent, but he's also more of a death bowler specialist.
Yep.
And then I think you were talking about Hazelwood, right? I think Milne is the right kind of replacement. He has good pace. He has a lot of experience in playing in T20 leagues.
Fair.
So playing him is very important because you want one guy who is leader of the pace attack. Because
Sure.
if you remove Milne, who's the leader of pace attack? Bravo, who will only bowl in the death overs. I don't see
Hmm.
that a good
Fair.
choice.
Fair.
And why I'm playing Rajvardhan is because if you have seen under 19 World Cup, he's a very good, decent pacer actually, decent pacer.
What
Wow, fuck
World
off.
Cup? Okay.
Under 19. And he can hit hard. So Dhoni can come in at number 8 in that case. Like when he wants.
Dhoni, I can tell you again, strong statement there. He won't play all the 14 matches or
I'm fine with that. I
however
understand
matches
that.
we have. He
Yep.
won't play because he has given enough captaincy, right? So he'll captain or assist Jadeja from I would say pavilion
From behind?
behind the
Okay.
scenes.
All right.
And Dhoni can always come to the crease ground whenever he wants. He has done that already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you remember that. वो
एक
no
रुक,
वो no ball बोला. वो no ball बोला.
एक तो एम्पायरिंग करेगा साले. हाँ.
भाई.
How dare he? Uh,
Yeah.
so again, the point, right? Gaikwad, Conway, Uthappa, Raidu, Dube, Jadeja, right? MSD, I have not seen that much in the last season also to say like whatever he's done. I'll say out of 10 matches, I'll say 8 he didn't perform, 2 he just decently performed, so I can't count
Yeah.
him in.
His highest
Still,
was 18, so decent. Definitely no better word
that's
than
what
that.
I'm saying, right? Nowhere to be counted. So you have to be mindful that Moeen Ali will come right at some point. So this will become a
Mhm.
decent batting, right? And no problem top order, middle order. But tail
Bowling.
bowling is the problem basically. Bowling is not looking at all like if you compare it to any other team's bowling. Honestly, even RR's bowling is looking better, and that's something, like
Like look at this part. The number of spinners that they have. Sankar
Exactly.
and Mahesh. Mahesh, just to be clear, Mahesh is a guy from Sri Lanka who played a few matches. I think 2 or 3.
Okay. He is Mahesh. Okay. I remember
Yeah,
now.
he had one good performance in Australia. I think he took 4 wickets. The one match that Australia lost, and then they have these, but none others.
Please mention how did he perform in India? Come on. Just picking up Australia.
thanks Akshay. uh, all right.
He played a few matches.
Mm.
Okay.
That's all. He played a few
That's
matches. He
Yes.
played.
So But another thing that CSK can, take point is that they have Jadeja and Moin as spinners when the
Yeah.
situation
They,
comes, and the
correct.
matches in one you don't need to
Dubey
depend
can
on one.
also
Dubey can
bowl.
also bowl 2-3 overs.
Yeah.
But he's a pacer.
Yeah, so he can bowl 2-3 overs, right?
Oh, I was talking about spinners in
Oh,
particular.
If
my bad.
required.
Our bad.
Our bad, sorry, yeah.
Our bad.
Yeah. No, my main concern was like even whenever at any point if Chahar comes in and you look at the lineup that you have Jordan in option, you have Milne, you have Chahar, and then Rajvardhan guy. So you'll have at least a decent pace attack. Decent enough, not
Let's
very
make
good.
that.
Okay,
Let's,
sorry.
no.
Am I seeing correctly? They paid more for Jordan than Milne. Wow.
Yeah, Jordan is like we might not consider him, but Jordan does play around the world in all
Yes,
T20 leagues. He's been a
but
leading wicket taker.
still okay.
But yeah, no, I get it. I get what you're feeling. But exactly, like I also went like that. But Adi, can you change the bowling to full strength? Right,
Bowling
so-
to full strength. Okay,
So
so
I
I'll
think mhm.
these are the bowling options that we have to be very clear.
Chahar
Just highlight.
obviously 14 crore comes in, right? For
Sir,
sure.
by how many days he won't play?
No
1 month,
idea.
right? Or no idea, right?
No idea.
Yep, not very sure actually when he'll come back. At least he'll going to at least 4-5 matches, but we are not sure
Minimum.
when he's.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
So,
So let's
I'm
not do
starting
that
to
then.
consider the bowling options from number 7, like full
Yeah.
strength. What is they might have?
You're
I feel they
replacing
should
Dhoni.
definitely 5
Eight,
bowling
dude.
options.
Go back.
Yeah.
Go down to it.
Only
Okay,
4
fine,
days are
fine,
okay,
fine.
right? Yeah.
Fine. All right. So I'll go Chahar. I'll go Jordan. I'll go Milne. I'll go. Okay, no, we can't play more than that, right? No, we can't
Who else?
play. That's what they
Yeah.
see. I'll
This
be
is the
very
best.
honest. They will play Bravo. They will play Bravo. That's what I'm saying. They
But
will
at
play
whose
Bravo.
place? They can play Bravo when they
Jordan.
have Chahar, because they have in that case they have the power play overs covered and middle
enough.
overs to some extent.
So
In
that's
that
what I'm
case,
saying, right?
yeah.
Instead of Jordan, instead of Mill, anyone is fine, but they will play for sure. They'll play Jordan. Chahar will be the pace attack leader. Then in that case,
Yeah, and I don't see any problem to them with respect to number of foreign players. Like in the current lineup that we have prepared, we only have 3 foreigners. So even if Moeen Ali comes in at some point, we can simply remove Maish, and they can play with Ali and
there
Jadeja
are
and the spinners.
Three, Sumit. There are 3.
there are 3. Oh my!
Sri Lanka, New Zealand, and New Zealand.
So they can play then Jordan, right? Why play Rajvardhan?
Yeah,
Jordan.
because you can only have 4.
So
Okay, Jordan in place of
Rajvardhan.
yeah.
Wow, Adi. Okay, it's fine. Right, yeah. This is still better, but if I compare the two teams, right, I'll say KKR's bowling looks better.
Yeah, I agree on that.
Batting is same
I can
more or
actually
less.
say
We'll
that
see on the
on
brief.
paper, on paper, KKR look a better team definitely, and
Yeah.
with counting all experience as well, KKR has the better bowling attack, no doubt.
Yep.
But only having the best team is not enough to win a trophy, right?
Yeah, last year. I'm aware of that.
Sumit, he is hinting for Delhi. Sun lo abhi se.
Oh,
You know the dialogue that comes with Delhi, right? PC. Okay.
so that's the 11 that we are predicting.
All right. So obviously you two guys won't get the last, option. I'll not allow that. Right.
Exactly.
It will be very stupid for you guys to predict who's gonna win. So I'm going to do that. Right. So
Yes.
just looking at what has happened and the current situation of what bowling and everything. I know this is very bold prediction to say, and I know it will most definitely come backing me back in my ass, right? But I'll say this one looks KKR to me, right? I know every time people like last year also I remember people did this against when MI and CSK was happening. Everybody said yeah MI easily, and then we all know what happened. So no, I'll still say KKR looks better. So I'll go with that. They have a fresher captain, no pun intended, right? And a more balanced side, more or less, if I'll say, balance in the terms of decent bowling lineup. Like we don't, as Adi himself said, they don't have a pace attack leader as of right now, which is not the case with KKR. So yeah, that's how I'm going. Let's see what happens. Obviously, we'll have Adi back for sure, and we'll have Akshay for more matches. But I think that's it from us today. Thanks guys for joining, and we'll keep pumping these episodes. It doesn't matter if we get views or no, that's not the point. All right,
That's never
cheers.
been the
Bye-bye.
point. Yep.
That's never been the point.